Hey everybody, and welcome to my October and September favorites. Sorry that it took me so long to upload this video and that I didn't upload it in September, but I used the exact same things that I was in October that I was loving in September, so I just combined them into one. Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Please excuse the lighting today if it's off. It's a little overcast outside. It's supposed to rain today, but welcome to my September favorites. I am going to speed it up a little because YouTube has capped off the uploading time to 15 minutes, which I hope it's not any longer than that anyways. So let's just go ahead and get started. I may look at my viewfinder every now and then to see how long it's been, but we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. The first thing I have is no surprise. I've talked about it before. It is the Lorac Pro palette. I just think that this is the greatest palette for any eye color, but especially this garnet color for blue eyes. I just think that it has to be the prettiest color for blue eyes and green eyes. I mean, it's gonna look good on brown eyes too, but I just really think that it just makes blue eyes pop. Let me just go ahead and swatch it there for you. There we go. I do have it on today. I'll put in the down bar below what eyeshadows I used on my eyes today. I did use a good bit from the Lorac Pro palette. Excuse me while I look down. I just got black all over my legs. But that's been one of my favorites so far. Also, to do this eye look and a lot of the ones that I've been doing this month, it's the E35 brush from Sigma. There we go. It's the E35 brush from Sigma. It is a little dirty because I don't actually put product on this. I go ahead and do everything and then I'll just blend it out with this, and it just blends everything seamlessly together. So I've really been loving this for blending. One of the biggest ones was the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Brightening Eye Perfector. Looks like this. I just think that it's awesome for your under eye area. It blends perfectly. It doesn't get into fine lines under the eyes, and it just looks beautiful. And so if you're looking for a new under eye brightener, I would highly recommend this one. It is a little more expensive and it's not as peachy toned as the other ones. This is actually an 05 Fair. So it's not going to be those peachy tones. So if that's what you're looking for an under eye brightener, then I wouldn't recommend this one to you. Lash curler, I really love this. I mean, it's a typical eyelash curler. If you're looking for something besides what they have to offer in the drugstore, if you're looking for maybe a higher end eyelash curler, I do highly recommend this Tarte one. I haven't tried any other high end eyelash curlers, but I really do love this one so far. We're going to go ahead and talk about my eyelash combination that I've really been loving. I know everybody's going to think that I'm crazy because it consists of 3 different mascaras, but I promise you it's a coat of one coat of the first 2 and then not even a complete coat of the third one. What I do first is I go ahead and I curl my lashes, and I take Maybelline's The Rocket, which everybody's heard of, and this is so tiny on the bottom. It's just the black one. I don't know, it's so tiny I can't even read it. And the wand looks like this. Okay, and so I'll go ahead and I'll do one coat of this. Make sure that they're evenly spread out. Everything is, you know, my lashes are separated. And then I'll take the Power Volume Collagen. My cap is not really on there like it should be because there's the collagen part, but it's not on there together. This is from L'Oreal, and this is in Black is Black. And the wand does get out of a lot of product, so you do kind of have to get a lot of it off before you put it on your lashes. But then I'll just do another coat of this, and this really does do a great job of volumizing. Now, if you don't take your time, if you just try to put it on, it's going to put a lot of product on and it's going to clump them up. But what I do to make sure that everything is just perfect and you know, all my lashes are separated and it's volumized and lengthened, is I will take something that you never hear anybody talk about this one. I think that Kristen Game talks about the one in the red tube, but this is the CoverGirl Professional Remarkable Washable Waterproof Mascara. And you just really don't ever hear anybody talking about this, and I have always loved this since I was a teenager, like probably since I started wearing makeup. This is the first one that I ever used. And if you have a mascara that you're not too thrilled with, try to put on a coat or so of it and then try this on top of it, because this will just make any mascara work for anybody. Like, it's just gonna grab onto what's already on there from the other mascara and then you know, just perfect it. And this works great by itself. I just found that those combinations paired together just do great for my lashes. And I know it's crazy and outrageous. The Rocket will also work by itself, as well as the Professional Remarkable one from CoverGirl. The L'Oreal one I do not like by itself. So just keep that in mind. Okay, the next thing I have is pretty much a favorite all the time. It's the NARS Laguna. I have Hit Pan. Obviously, there's not really anything left in it. I do have a new one. I showed that in my August-September collective haul that I posted yesterday. And, well, yesterday when I filmed this video. I'm not sure when this video is going to go up. But the NARS Laguna, this is really dirty. They get really dirty really quickly. I love the packaging, but that's one bad thing about them, is it gets so dirty. So I really have been loving the NARS Laguna just as an all-over bronzer, not as a contour, just kind of to blend my contour out. The next thing that I've been loving is the Revlon Photo Ready Translucent Powder. Looks like this. I really do love it for underneath my eyes. I don't like putting my face powder under my eyes because it's kind of just going to cover up the brightening that you did under your eyes with your concealer and everything. So what's the point of putting brightening concealer under your eyes if you're just going to cover it with the face powder that you put on the rest of your face? We'll just go and jump into face powder since I was just talking about it. The MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, I have it in medium plus. So yesterday on that video I said it was medium deep. It's not. This is medium plus, and it's the same color that I had before. So I need to go to medium light or even a light plus or something like that, because it is a little dark for me at the moment. But I really do like the formula of this. It seems to stay on longer than any of the other powders that I've ever tried. Even the Revlon Nearly Naked powder, this, I feel like people compare the two, and I feel like I really do enjoy this one a lot better. So if you're looking for a higher end one or something like that, I would go ahead and recommend this to you. Okay, the next thing that I've been loving is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Dollface. Looks like this. I don't have this one on today. I actually have on Exposed today. If there are two I would recommend to you, it would be Dollface or Exposed, which those are kind of the only two that I've tried, so of course I would recommend those to you. But I feel like those are ones that will work for everybody. You know, they'll have more darker blushes, or they'll have more darker, I shouldn't say that. They have darker blushes or lighter blushes for different skin tones, but I feel like the Dollface and the Exposed would work for any skin type, except for maybe Exposed. Really dark skin tones you may not be able to tell that you have that on, but for the most part, Dollface and Exposed will work for any. The next thing I have is the Lorac Behind the Scenes Primer. It's an eyeshadow primer. It comes with the Lorac Pro palette. I really do love this. I'm not sure that I like it better or worse than the Urban Decay primer. They seem to work the same to me. If we're talking about the Urban Decay primer in the purple tube, they're basically, you know, one and the same. You can exchange them in and out, whatever. If we're talking about Eden from Urban Decay, I do really prefer that over any of them that I've tried, just because it's flesh colored, and so, you know, it'll conceal and everything. It conceals and primes is what I'm trying to say. So I do prefer that one over the Lorac one, but if we're talking about the regular Urban Decay, you can interchange the two, no problem. I'm not really sure the actual price on this one compared to the Urban Decay, because this one did, like I said, come in the Lorac Pro palette. So, you know, whichever one's cheaper is basically the way you should go with that. Okay, the next thing is the NYX Butter Glosses. I just pulled out the one in Creme Brulee. They're all great. I'm pretty sure that I have 70 to 80% of all the ones that they have. I'm not going to swatch it for you because there's a ton of swatches on here. I have swatched some in my videos that I've done before about these, and I'm sure you can find all kinds of swatches of these. They're buttery. If you don't like thick, you're not going to like this because it does go on pretty thick. But this has been one of my favorites of September. Okay, eyebrows. I really do enjoy the NYX Auto Eyebrow Pencil. It looks like this. Mine is in the color taupe. It has a little brush on the end. It does get red every now and then. I'm not really sure why. It depends on the day, but it just kind of does. Maybe the foundation that I wear under it, but other than that, I mean, it's your standard eye pencil. I've never tried the Anastasia just because I can't bring myself to pay $20-something for a pencil, but I have been thinking about it, so maybe if I get that, then I'll compare the two for you guys. Okay, once again, like in my August favorites, I've been loving the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. There it is right there. I love it to put under my brows and in the inner corners just to lighten it up underneath my eyeshadow. So it's a great base for anything that you want to lighten up. Please excuse the noise outside. My mom is on our side-by-side feeding animals, horses and dogs and things like that. So if you hear that in the background, that's what that is. I think she's done now, so maybe we won't hear that in the background. Okay, the next thing is the Revlon Colorstay Liquid Eye Pen. This has been a favorite for a long time. I've talked about this many times, so I don't really feel like it, well, many times. I'm new here to YouTube, so the videos that I have had about it, I've talked about this a lot in those videos. So it makes a wonderful black line. It's very precise. You know, you can just kind of lay it down and roll it across, and you're not going to have a problem. It's very easy, so if you're new to liquid eyeliner, or even if you're not, even if you don't have time to have to be so precise with everything, this is basically foolproof. So I really do recommend that. The last makeup item, it's the Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks. I talked about this like crazy on my August-September collective haul yesterday. I was like spazzing out. I'm not really sure. I played that back and I was like, my God, Brooke, you're for real excited about that. But anyways, this is the one in Rush. Like I said, I also have the one in Rapture. I'll go ahead and swatch this one. I already swatched the other one again. I mean, I swatched both of them in that video if you want to see both of them. But this is Rush. The other color I have is Rapture. These are great. They go on smooth. They don't dry your lips out. They stay on for a while. And all in all, it's just so buttery. Not really buttery, but it's just so creamy and it just goes on so easily. So I just can't say enough good things about this. The packaging is so adorable. It's rose gold on the outside, purple on the inside. It's just beautiful. That is all for my September favorites. I do know that there was a lot of overlap between the August September haul and my September favorites today. So if you're going to tell me that, I know, I apologize if you feel like you're watching the exact same video that I just posted. Let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see in the future. I know I always say that for every video, but I really do want suggestions from you guys. So let me know what you think. I may do, you know, a eye tutorial on this eye look, maybe a get ready with me one day. So just let me know what you'd like to see. Have a great Sunday also, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. Bye, guys. Don't forget to subscribe.